Alrighty. Hello. This is the very first video that I'm doing for my progression series. Uh, I've been watching kind of a lot of them, and I wanted to do my own. So, right now, I actually kind of want to get a little bit of a background as to why, even though I already had said one reason was because I was inspired by others, but I also want to say some other things as well. This is all going to be on Reboot, but I actually kind of want to give a little bit of context as to why I even went Reboot. I have about like 3 level 200s on regular servers, and regular servers is actually where I had initially would play on because I always thought Reboot was for some reason, I always thought Reboot was like really bad. I don't know why. I always thought Reboot was just kind of stupid. So I would play on regular servers a bunch, and I didn't realize kind of how stunted I was in terms of growth, especially for a Xenon, because Xenon is the was the main character I was going with because I had to get all stat, and getting all stat, like 3 lines of all stat, I'm pretty sure is pretty difficult. Yeah, I think it is pretty difficult, or at least 2 lines of all stat. So doing that kind of would be pointless, I guess I should say. I mean, definitely it was super, super cool to be able to have like Fafnir equips and stuff. Just to be able to buy them off on the auction house and everything. I understand people who play free to play on regular servers have gone very far and everything. They just have a bit more dedication than I, obviously. But for me, it definitely wasn't something that like I was too keen on doing, I guess, in the long run, because for me, how I like doing it, I kind of like being able to have my gains be done with like the currency in the game or just not having to spend money really to make my shit better. I don't mind spending money on cosmetics and everything, making my character look pretty cool or whatever have it be. Even though I mainly play female characters, I don't know. I enjoy playing female characters more. Um, but on Reboot, I actually have made way more progress, and so far this is actually a year's worth of progress. And I want to say right now, it's just kind of completely random, like how it really is, if that makes any sense. Like, let's see, let me go to my characters right here because I have like a bunch of like random high levels and just super low levels and everything like that. Um, because mainly what I'm doing right now is I actually want to get every character to level 200 because that is one goal that I made actually when I played this game again, which I stopped playing this game about 5 years ago. My laptop was broken. I didn't have a computer to use it or anything like that, so I just had stopped playing the game for 5 years. And within those 5 years, obviously, the game changes over time and everything. And so when I came back, when I had built my own PC and everything, it was kind of a weird to adjust. I'll be honest. I don't know. Obviously, like my 5 years of playing the game back then, like all the time that I've been playing this game since pretty much I was 5. Which is funny. 5 years I had stopped playing the game, and I've been playing the game since I was 5, pretty much, or at least that's the earliest memory I can think of the game. Um, but during the time, obviously the game has changed, and all the information that I know now is not necessarily different, but definitely was kind of new to adjust because I remember when Reboot did first come out, I didn't really touch it because I didn't really think it was anything good. Like I had said, I thought Reboot was pretty bad. For some odd reason, I decided to finally try Reboot, and the first character I chose actually was a Dark Knight, and not a Dark Knight, sorry. It was actually a hero, but then I job changed it to a Dark Knight whenever the Pixel event was out. So when I did that, mainly because I didn't like how single targeted the hero was, although I am although I am going to be trying to play a Dark Knight again. I think it's one of these characters. I don't really know. Um, I believe this one or that one. It's one of those two. I have no idea, to be honest with you. It'll be whatever because I also wanted to do a paladin as well. But the reason why Um, I want to get every character to 200 is mainly because I just want to. There's really nothing, I guess, aside from that. It's just the fact that I really want to get every character, well, every class to 200. So then that way, I'll be like, hey, I got every class to 200. I've played them all, and maybe I can find another character. Well, out of all the classes that I had played, I can find like maybe a handful that I really enjoy outside of the normal classes that I play because I mainly play thief classes and pirate classes or whatever. I don't really play warrior classes too much, aside obviously from the Dark Knight because I really enjoy the Dark Knight and the Adele because I think Adele is really cool, and the Dawn Warrior, Hayato, and the Kaiser, and I guess Demon Slayer. So okay, maybe a good amount of actual like warrior classes out of I think like the plethora they got, but yeah, I mainly like to stick with pirate and thief classes. I don't know. I think they're pretty cool. I think they were like the coolest to me. I had made a shit ton of progress actually on here on this for this one. I think this is the most amount of progress I think I've made in this game ever. My old account, because this is actually a brand new account, so within a year, I feel like within a year's amount of progress with how many characters I've gotten to like 200 and stuff. I have a total of 6 right now. The first 5 you can actually see right here, which is a Night Lord, a Cadena, Adele, my Shade, and the Dark Knight, and then where is that character at? This one. I don't really like Beast Tamer, I'll be honest with you. When I played through Beast Tamer, it kind of felt weird and wonky to me, if that makes any sense. I don't know, I just never really liked it too much. I know eventually at one point I'm gonna have to get this character. I'm gonna have to get my Kana around the same amount. I know it's gonna pretty much be one of the characters I'm gonna end up maining. I just am. I'll be honest with you. I'm not trying to play it as I'm trying to play it the least amount of as possible because I know eventually at one point I'm gonna have to if I want to actually make like really substantial progress in like end game and stuff because I do want to play. I do want to reach end game. And actually, what's funny is I initially was trying to make a series dedicated to trying to get to end game and stuff. But then I realized a bunch that like I'm not really doing that. I'm just kind of playing the game and having fun. So I thought, hey, why don't I just do like a progress type series, or just me just playing the game and enjoying it or whatever. So that's really kind of it as like a bit of an introduction as the. All right, let's give a little bit of a rundown because I am kind of doing this in one take and just doing this before I go to sleep to do go to work. I work the night shift, so I just felt like making this video. So to give a rundown, pretty much what I've made in about a year's worth of progress is I've gotten around 6 characters to 200. Um, so I've gotten my Legion, I believe, actually to almost 3,500 or almost 4,000 actually. The more that I think about it, I'm pretty sure it's almost at 4,000. Um, I have not. Okay, so yeah, no, those are the two really so far. I don't really pay my I just mess around a lot. So pretty much those are the two like bigger like big like milestones for me. Well, also I guess on the end and on the account in general is I've actually reached 200 for the first time. Like I said, like I've never actually been able to reach to 200 like ever at the time of playing the game. It was more or less I would always just sit in Hennessy's and talk to people a lot when I was younger. But now that pretty much like I don't really talk to many people anymore at all. Actually, I don't talk to anybody on this game at all. I barely do. It's very rare. Wow, it's kind of sad, but yeah, I don't really talk to many people on here anymore. So it's just mainly me making progress and everything. And so far, I feel like for me, I feel like it's a lot of progress due to the fact that like I had said, I would mainly just sit there and talk to random people, and like the highest level I've ever gotten on my old account was like 172 on an Avon, and I absolutely hate Avon now. So yeah, that's kind of it, I guess, on the terms of like what I can think of off the top of my head at the moment. Also, I really enjoy Reboot because I can actually like spend money on adding character slots instead of spending real money on doing that. Reboot is actually made. I really enjoy Reboot for how much that I was really not trying to play on Reboot, which is really funny. But that's kind of really it that I guess I wanted to say on this for this video. I do plan on making more of them since I'm going to be having time off, which is going to be great. I'm going to play this game a whole bunch because there's an Awake event going on right now. And yeah, that's really it. Um, hope you enjoyed me blabbing. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.